Coming up, we have your November 2024 Las Vegas high-rise market update. Hey everyone, I'm Kristen.
And I'm Christina.
And we are the Thomas Group with Real Broker, your local Las Vegas and Henderson realtors. And today we have your November 2024 Las Vegas high-rise market update. And stick around because we're going to talk a little bit about another exciting new project that is planned for right on the strip or right off the strip.
Ooh, exciting.
Yeah. So we'll get right into the numbers. We'll start with median sales price, which was $357,000, which is down 4.5% from last month. And it's down 10.8% from last year. So this is kind of what we were anticipating. It's very similar to what we talked about last month just because of the election.
Yeah. It seems like people are mainly buying those smaller price units and holding off on the big purchases.
Exactly.
But hopefully now that we have the results, people know where the direction of the country is heading a little bit. Maybe they'll feel more confident to make those bigger purchases.
Yep. So we'll see for next month. And then we'll go to average sales price, which was $595,000, which is up 15.5% from last month and down 2.7% from last year. All right. And then we'll go into our closed, which we had 55 closings, which is up 31% from last month. And it's down 5.2% from last year.
Yeah, it's still pretty low from what we normally see. But again, I think heading into the new year, we'll see that start to pick up.
Yeah, definitely. All right. So let's talk about pending. So we have 70 pendings.
Oh, well, there you go.
Already.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. So that's up 27.3% from last month, and it's down 7.9% from last year. But yeah,
Still down a little.
Still down, but definitely, and I've noticed that actually personally, like within the last week or so, all of a sudden it's like everybody's like, okay, feeling I think a little bit more confident, knowing what's going to happen. It was crazy.
Yeah, it's so interesting that it wasn't even until the actual election.
Yeah, I think leading up to it, maybe early voters, started to point in a certain direction, I guess. But I personally have definitely noticed a difference, just in even the past couple of days, up to a week. So, yeah. So
Great.
Let's go into new listings. So we have 107 new listings, which is down 24.6% from last month. And it's down 15.7% from last year.
Oh, wow. Yeah, because we were seeing the inventory start to increase. So now we're having fewer new listings. What's that doing to the inventory?
Well, let me tell you. So our inventory, we have 468, which is down 8.2% from last month, but it's up 35.7% from last year.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So it's still historically, from when we've been doing this for a few years, it's pretty high inventory.
Yes. Yeah. All right. So months of inventory, we have 10 months of inventory, which is down 28.6% from last month, and it's up 42.9% from last year.
Mm-hmm.
And last month I remember it was really hot. Yeah, last month was 14 months.
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. I remember being like, what? Yeah. So, but at least, it's coming down a little bit there. Mm-hmm. Your average days on market are 62, which is down 36% from last month. And it's down 8.8% from last year.
Yeah, so it sounds like although it was another slow month overall, everything is pointing it's going to start picking up again. We're headed into the holidays, which
yes. So
but do you tend to get people? In this market, in the high-rise market, do you tend to get people that kind of combine a trip out to Vegas and shopping for a high-rise?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. So there'll be some sales from that.
Yeah, the holidays tend to be a little bit slower, but I think, especially because of what just happened with the election and things like that, it's still from that point picking up.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. So what else do you have for
All right,
us?
let me tell you. So there's actually going to be a couple of new towers being built right by the Fontainebleau. So it's going to be over right across the street from there. So it was approved by the city it's a ways out still. So they have 9 years actually to complete this, but they're hoping to do that much quicker than that. So they're going to be building 2 separate towers. It's going to be one of them will be a hotel, and then the second phase will be residences. So these are going to be 600-foot high towers. So it's really exciting. It's just crazy to be, I think we talked about this all the time, and we talked about this last week, about how there have been no new high rises for like almost 20 years. And then all of a sudden it's just like one right after the other.
And they're selling really well. Cello Tower is selling well. Midtown selling well. What are they called? Sorry, I've been newborn. My brain's not functioning. The one in
the Four Seasons.
The Four Seasons.
100%.
Selling phenomenally well.
Yeah. That again, I think that's such a great idea to have that, because there's so many people that want to have that lock and leave lifestyle. Yeah. But not have right on the Strip. We talk about that all the time.
Right.
But if you do want to be right on the Strip, this is another option. And we don't know what the price point is going to be or anything like that at this point. It's very beginning stages, but just to see how much the high-rise market is growing.
Yeah, so, it's very exciting. Yeah. I'm sure you'll keep us up to date on everything.
You will. Yeah.
Great. Well, thank you, Christine.
Yeah, of course. And if you are interested in buying or selling a high-rise here in Las Vegas, I am your high-rise expert, and I'd be more than happy to schedule a free consultation with you.
All right. Thanks. With that, we'll see you in the next video.
All right. Bye.